Hello, 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 and welcome. I am here with you on a Wednesday. Happy Wednesday, everybody. So I am here just like shaking along on my vibrating plate. Can you tell I'm on the vibrating plate? This is so funny. I wanted to get that going. So tonight we are talking about, it's National Diabetes Month, and I didn't even have this on today. I changed into red because I thought we're talking about diabetes. I think I should put on red. So I have my red. This is kind of like a night shirt. And I got it on. I got on my little Ayuga pants. I'm sitting on this vibrating plate and I'm feeling quite comfortable. I'm moving and shaking. How about that? All right, so we're going to be talking tonight about the hidden GLP-1 and diabetes link, how blood sugar and sleep can stall your weight loss. And I think I've experienced that. I think probably a lot of people that are taking Mounjaro, the ones that have, diabetes, I think, you probably experience that. Hopefully not a lot since you've been on this GLP-1, but we shall see. We shall see. So let me go up in the chat and greet the people. Let's see. I saw we had Mail to the B. How are you? She says, good evening, Dee divas and gentlemen. Happy hump day to all. Mail says, please like and subscribe, share the live on your way in. Dee as always, happy to welcome more GLP-1 and health advocates to her community. That is so true. Thank you, Mail to the B. We have Miss Brenda. How are you? Miss Brenda is popping those videos out. She says, happy Wednesday, Dee, Mail, and friends. It is 7:25 p.m. November. I think she meant November the 12th. I'm the first one here. Did you beat Mail to the B? She said, I did hit the like button. Thank you, Miss Brenda. Okay, she says Mail was actually first. Then we have Keisha. How are you, Keisha? She says, hello, everyone, and happy Wednesday. And people are speaking to each other. Mel says she hopes everyone had a fabulous day. Then we have, Cookie. Cookie says, hello, Dee. How are you? She's speaking to everybody. And let's see, Melanie, how are you? She says, hi, Dee, divas and gents. How are you? Let's see, who else do we have here? I think I might have it. Perfectly Pamela. It's scroll down to Perfectly Pamela. She says, good evening, everyone. Pamela, how are you? I've been catching up on your video. So you're going to see me going back and commenting on those videos. Good job you're doing over there. Mel says, looking good in your red. Thank you. The real MVP. She says, hi, Dee in chat. How are you? I can't really scoot up like I want to because of this vibration plate. It's like right here. It's like I feel like it's on my heels. But hold up, wait a minute. We got Kate D. Gray. She changed it from D to D. Nice profile pic though, Kate. You changed your profile to the side. I love that. Very cool. I think my profile pic is kind of like the side view too. I love that. Let's see. Mel, you are right. It's National Diabetes Month. Yes, it's National Diabetes Month. So I got to get a live stream in on this. Mayor Mindy, how are you? She says, hey, I'm glad you're here because you maybe can shed some light on some things that we're going to talk about tonight with the diabetes of it all. Tangi, how are you? Hey, Tangi, how are you this evening? Brenda, in my Dee voice. I love that. I love saying the names like we're on The Price is Right. Remember that show? Is that still going on? I don't even know. All right, so I think I went through everybody in the chat. As new people come in, I will greet them as well. I want to start off, and I want to just start off by, just letting us know. Do you guys know? I want to ask you a question. Do you guys know what your A1C is? Just say yes or no. Do you know what that even means? Like, do you guys know? And I think this is the smartest chat on YouTube, so I know you guys know. But, so I'm just checking in. Do you know? And then we're going to talk about it. So, and I'm going to say I do, because I get my blood work done every 3 to 4 months. And I've been keeping track of that A1C. And as you know, I recently lowered my A1C and got it in the normal range. So I'm excited about that. All right. So do you guys know what your A1C is? Okay, let's see. People are saying hello, hello. Oh, pretty puppy. Look at that profile pic. Oh, look at the horsey. Oh my goodness. Happy hump day. Waiting for the aurora. Is that Borealis to light the sky here in Colorado tonight. Geez, Louise, never have seen them so I am excited. I'm excited for you too. Very good. That reminds me, I have a friend who lives on a farm and owns a bunch of horses. I want to say, geez, Louise, her and her husband, they must, and it's a family business, and they breed horses and they own maybe I want to say over 20, maybe it's more than that. But yeah, so that is so funny. So when you saw her name is Janelle. So when I saw you, when that your profile pic, I thought of my friend Janelle. So I'm gonna have to call her. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get my daughter out to her farm. And every time we try to get out there, I've taken my goddaughter several times. Every time when she was younger, every time we try to get out there, something happens, like her kids are sick or my daughter wasn't feeling well or she was out of town. We were out of town. So anyway, Poppy, you reminded me of all that. All right. So that's a sign from God that I need to call my friend. Okay. All right. Very good. Welcome to the chat. And you have to let us know what's going on when you see them. What is going on? How is that going to all work out for you? I love that. All right. So you guys are saying, yes, you know what it is. You know what it is. Mindy is saying mine is 4.7. Okay, very good. Mel says she knows. Everybody knows. Okay. Miss Brenda, hers is 5.1. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, very good. Very good. Oh, Mediterranean D. Is that Devin? Devin, is that you? 4.9. Jeez, Louise, you guys have some good A1Cs. Okay. All right. Now, it's the thing about your A1C. Can your A1C, Mindy, go too low? How low can you go? All right, Miss Brenda said yours is down from 6.3. Okay, very good, very good. Mel said, Devin, we know it's you. I love that. 5.1 as of October 31st. Very good. Okay, all right. 5.3. I love that for you. Very good. Male, as women, we should not wax our upper lip for the month. What? Welcome, pretty Poppy. Okay, we love that. That's a cute name. Prostate cancer has a 99% survival rate if you catch it early enough. Yes. I didn't know it was 99%, but I know it was very high. I actually know someone who's going through that. It's been 10 minutes since I was sitting here, before I actually went live. And so it's 10 minutes. So I'm going to start it over for my other 10 more minutes. Okay. I'm shaking and baking. Okay. Let's see. Paula, very good. Paula says, hello, Dee, everyone. Your A1C is 5.5. Okay. Very good. Very good. Kate said the pressure to emulate you was just too hard. She said, Kate D. Great. I love that, Kate. We love you, whatever your name is. How about that? Mindy says, my doctor says that at 4.7, I'm probably chronically hypoglycemic. She doesn't want it any lower than that. Okay. All right. So you don't want to go any low. And hypo means low, right? Hyper means high. Hypo means low. Okay. All right. Very good. Yeah. Because I know some people worry about the low blood sugar of it all, right? They have to really monitor how low they're going. You just saw your doctor, Melanie says, and it's 5.7. It was 5.8 in May. Very good, very good. So I'm just going to tell you, I'm going to show you a little, so we can know, just in case people are watching at home and maybe you don't know, because this is the smartest chat, so you guys know. But to be in a normal range, your A1C, this is your A1C, below 5.7. It's normal. Anything 5.7 or below, right? Is that below 5.7, right? So 5.6 it would make it normal, right? If you were in 5.6. And then if you're at 5.7 to 6.4, you are considered pre-diabetic. So anything below that 5.7 is going to be 5.6 and on, right? That's going to be normal. So I'm at that 5.6. So I hit the normal range. I am excited about that. Let me give myself some confetti. Go, Dee Dee. go Dee Dee, go, go Dee Dee, go Dee Dee, go Dee Dee. I love that for myself. I am in the I'm in the normal range now, right? So if you're at a 5.7 and to a 6.4, you're considered pre-diabetic. And I before the GLP-1, most of my time I hovered in that 5.7, and then at some point I went over that edge and got to the I ended up at a 7.6%. And then, of course, I was diabetic. So, and I just always used to say, that's never going to happen to me. I'm never going to get there. And geez, Louise, boy, did I get there. So, yeah. You said MVP, I had to check. Mine is 5.0. Very good. Very good. Blue True, mine is 5.1. Very good. Very good. So I'm glad you guys know your levels. Now, what about your blood sugar levels? Now, they have different ranges for happy hump day. Somebody else that might know, Bellflower, you might know a lot about this topic. She says, happy hump day, Dee Diva in chat. Okay, so what about, thank you, Keisha, thank you. So what about your blood sugar levels? So your blood sugar levels, if you're thinking about your normal blood sugar level with no diabetes, they say your fasting blood, your fasting blood glucose level is a 70 between 99 milligrams. Let me see. I just got a message. I'm sorry. Let's see. This is from one of my mods. Sorry. Okay. All right. Okay. So if you're at your normal blood sugar level is fasting a 70 to 99. Does anybody know their blood sugar level fasting? Not your A1C, because your A1C is 3 over a period of 3 months. This is like you could go to like your neighborhood CVS or Walgreens or wherever they take like your blood sugar level. And most doctors will, say they want to do it when you are fasting, when you haven't eaten for I think it's 12 hours. It might be 8 to 12 hours. So that's your fasting blood glucose level, but that you also could get a read before your meals, after your meals, so you could kind of track your blood sugar like that. And I've never had to do that. The doctor has never recommended I do that. I don't really have the highs and lows. If I do, it hasn't affected me to the point where I feel like I need to monitor that. So that's one of the things I will watch out for. Like my doctor, they have questionnaires asking you how you feel. And I notice a lot of people that had the high level, and now they brought it down with their GLP-1. They struggle with that balance of keeping it like right, kind of balanced and steady, right? They're afraid that they could go too low. Has anybody in the chat had that happen where they're too low? Anybody? Are you too low? I saw your video. I was celebrating with you for your 5.6. That was what I was hoping. Yes, and I wasn't expecting to get there. I thought it would take me another 3 months to get there. So I couldn't believe it. I was so excited. And you kind of are doing the things, but you don't know if it's enough. You don't quite know if it's enough. So I am just beyond happy, because wasn't expecting to be there in what was that, October. I thought it would take me till February to get there, honestly. So I'm excited. I'm just excited. You said, what are we talking about? The A1C of it all? My A1C is 4.9. Excellent. Excellent. Do you worry about yours going too low? And how low can you go? Mine is 4.92. Let me find my blood panels. Mail's like, I got all the data. I love that. My fasting blood glucose level is usually barely 70. Under 70 requires treatment. Wow. So you can go low, huh, Mindy? Okay, my fasting glucose is 85. I always thought in the 80s was like a good range to be. So let me just say, if you are normal, fasting after 8 hours, remember I had that question, I just answered my own question. Fasting after 8 hours, 8+ hours, so 8 to 12, or however long you go, your your number should be between 70 and 99. That's normal. Now, if you are a pre-diabetic, your fasting number should be 100 to 125. So it's a little bit higher. If you are diabetic, Your fasting blood glucose should be 126 or higher. So isn't that interesting how it's, varies? I'm sorry, my throat is a little dry. So, okay, does anybody know their fasting glucose level? Keisha said 90. Okay, very good. 95. Last week was 95. Are you guys tracking on your own, or this was like the last time you went to the doctor? My average is 94. My lowest was 78 in the last 90 days. Okay. Then Mindy was right. You don't want to go under 70 if possible. You really don't. Let's see. You said I'm at 73. Okay, very good. You're at 73. Okay, all right. So you guys are still within a normal blood sugar range here. Mail to the B, thank you for the super chat. She says, ladies, I'm one of the 2 best mods in YouTube history, but I mistakenly hit Brenda. Brenda, I'm so sorry if you're watching. I can't reverse it. It'll be reversed after the live. Sorry. Dang it. Also, she can't come back. No, Miss Brenda. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. Miss Brenda, Miss Brenda always even comments after the live is over. So, okay. Well, I'm sure she understands. Mail to the B. Thank you for the super chat. That, gosh, when you hide somebody so you can't even reverse them, that's YouTube is no joke. Jeez Louise. Like, I wonder if I could reverse it. Let's see. She said she was banished. Like what's that? Uh okay, so she says I could go to YouTube Studio and do it. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can unban Miss Brenda. So in the meantime, Miss Brenda, if you're out there listening, don't and she said it's a process. Oh man. Okay. All right. All right. Well, wait a second. My fasting is 78. Labs from the doctor. Okay. Lab results from your doctor. Okay. So you're not doing it yourself. Good. Well, not that it's bad to do it yourself, but at least it's pretty accurate, right? 102 last February. Okay. Very good, Cookie. I track mine daily with a tracker at least 5 to 7 days a week. So you're tracking on a regular basis. Okay. Very good. All right. Mindy says you will be will be deducting from your pay. Yes. That is too funny. Oh no, poor Miss Brenda was banned. Oh no, only I can, but it's a process. I'm gonna try. Brenda, if you're watching, we love you. Yes. Let's give Miss Brenda some confetti. Miss Brenda. Oh, I agree. We love you, Miss Brenda. Geez, Louise. Okay, I'm gonna put back on uh my vibrating plate here. Geez, Louise. Okay. All right. So Mel says, geez, Louise. I know. Okay, so let's go to some more questions. Let's let's see. Here we go. All right. So why do you think? So we know that this is research has proven this. With the different studies. Why do people with diabetes often lose weight more slowly on a GLP-1? What do you think? We have some more love for Miss Brenda. Mel says, "I owe you a cup of coffee or something." We love you, Miss Brenda. Yes. Oh, Miss Brenda, I'm going to try to go on there where you guys are answering and see if I can. I don't think I could do it from my phone. Let me see if I could be quick draw McGraw. So why do you think people on GLP-1s lose weight more slowly when they're diabetic? Why do you think? What is your guess? Especially creator, I'm sure you have a lot of people that are diabetic that are possibly watching. All right, so I'm in my studio. The studio. Okay. I'm gonna try to go to I'll try to go to my I'll try to rescue Miss Brenda. Okay, what are you guys saying? I'm doing both. Okay, Mel's the only one that answered so far. Mel says because insulin blocks the fat loss. Okay, all right. What else do you think? Why are people on the GLP-1 losing slower? And one of the things is insulin resistance. Yes, and we know, really your body is kind of working against you, like metabolically, right? Your body is working against you because of that insulin. That insulin is like they call it the sticky fat storage of it all, right? So that insulin is not working. Your body is storing more energy than burning it. So that's one of the main reasons why your body is storing more energy than burning it. And that's because of your insulin resistance. So that's pretty, oh, is she under that? Okay. All right, Miss Brenda. Dun, 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 dun. I'm trying to get Miss Brenda out of seclusion. Let's see. Okay. No, you know what? I don't think you go to Mail to the Bee. I don't think I go there. Let me see. I don't know. Let me see. Miss Brenda, we gotta get you out. Miss Brenda. Miss Brenda might have said, I'm going to bed. Forget you guys. All right, so let me see. I think I know where to go. Do you guys think I can do it? Can I rescue Miss Brenda? Let me see. I'm trying to rescue Miss Brenda. So far, it's not looking good because I'm not to the point where I need to be. Okay, what about this? Okay, how about this? No. Wait. Miss Brenda, I got you out of cheers. Miss Brenda, if you're watching in YouTube land, come back wherever you are. I got her off. Okay, Miss Brenda, is she watching? I will say, when we get off these lives, every live, Miss Brenda sends me a message, comments thanking me for the Miss Brenda, we did it. Thanking me for the live. So I'm like, she has to be watching. Miss Brenda. What? Miss Brenda said, I lost so much weight this week. No one can see me. 9 pounds. Is that true? Or are you joking? It doesn't matter. We're just glad you are back. Miss Brenda, she's back. She's back. That is so funny. I love that. Very good. Okay, so all right, so Mindy said over 12 to 18 months, overall weight loss is very similar. It just wasn't as fast or dramatic few months. Once insulin sensitivity improves, weight loss often becomes more predictable and steady. Okay, very good. It just isn't as fast, yes, or dramatic. Yes. And I can tell, people when their weight. So if you do, that's why I tell people to just stick with it. Be consistent on your journey. Stick with it. If you stick with it, you will see it'll start to move again, right? The weight will start to move, or, and that's just going to speed up and go super fast, but you're going to catch up with those folks that lost really fast, and that's like backed by studies that have been done. All right, of course, I can't leave you all there. I can't leave you there all alone, and I need to give you and me back up from the from the email B. She don't play. It's too funny. Mail to the B. All right, we have another one in the house that knows a lot about this topic. Everybody is saying, sorry, Brenda. They missed you, Brenda. That's right. Oh, we love you, Miss Brenda. She said, it's true. You're 9 pounds down. Okay. I know my daughter is like, what is this lady talking about? Yay, Miss Brenda. Yay, Miss Brenda. We love it. Oh my gosh. Doesn't it feel good to be like, people wanted to see you back in the chat? What a good feeling. We love that. All right, we got Michelle's Mirror. She says, hi, Dee Dee, and chat. We're talking about all things A1C and diabetes for National Diabetes Month, and I'm on my I was gonna say my vibrator again. Michelle's mirror. Are you having me say that word? I'm on my vibration plate. How about that? All right, so that's why I'm like shuffling along here. We got her back, but now she's so tiny. I know, 9 pounds. That is amazing. What are you doing, Miss Brenda? Everybody's glad you're back. She says she's 9 pounds down in 9 pounds down in 11. Is that 11 and a half weeks, or is that 1.5 weeks? Is that 1.5 weeks? That must be 1.5 weeks. Geez, Louise. Thank you for keeping me company. I love that. Miss Brenda, she's a skinny legend. Miss Brenda, so is that 9 pounds in 1.5 weeks? Jeez, Louise. Okay, okay. Oh my goodness. Beverly, how are you? She says, what did I miss? We're talking about all things A1C and diabetes. Look at your beautiful profile pic. How about that? Reset with the Nissa. How are you? Come into the chat because you can help us out with what we're talking about. Miss V, that's so true, but it was the trigger fingers of it all. Mel's ready to block somebody. Mel to the beat. All right, you said slower metabolism for diabetes is why their weight loss could be slower. Yes, 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 yes. Very good. That's also one of the reasons too. People are saying hello. You always thought it would be you that she would banish. Now, Mel's been known to bump some folks out of this chat now. You can't play with Miss Mel to the beat. It feels really good. I hope I get banished every like, we gotta get her back. Mission accomplished. I love that. Oh, Dee Dee is saying the beat. I know. What's up with that? I feel like I need to invest in one. Okay, 1.5 weeks. Miss Brenda, you are doing it, and doing it well. She's doing it and doing it and doing it well. I love that. Very good. All right, so type 2 diabetes have insulin resistance and their body often stores excess fat and excess glucose as fat. Yes, yes. So we love that. We love that. We're fighting against that, right, with these GLP-1. So that's another way the GLP-1 is helping us. It's controlling, our insulin resistance so that now we're not storing energy, we're burning it. And then if you move on top of that, that's why exercise is so important too, because the GLP-1 is doing that thing and we're using it as a tool, but we also got to exercise to kind of boost that. Like I need to repeat this over and over to myself, right? So I can get that cardio in. And can kind of motivate me to do that. All right, very good. So it gives our body a fighting chance, right? This GLP-1 is giving our body a fighting chance to bring that A1C and our blood sugar down. So another thing I want to ask you guys is, this is the smartest audience in all of YouTube land. Another thing I want to ask you is, what is the best time to eat your last meal? And even if you're not a diabetic, if you have a mother, a brother, a sister, a cousin, an aunt, an uncle, or just a friend, anybody who you know is a diabetic, this is going to be useful for them to know. What's the best time to eat your last meal if you have diabetes or if you have insulin resistance? Because remember, if you have PCOS, that's one of the things you can have. You don't have to be a diabetic to have that. So what time is the best time to eat your last? Take a guess if you don't know. What do you think? And don't Google it. Dee Dee, this is Wednesday, not Friday, says Kay. I have a topic that I want to do for the Friday Night Live, but I feel like it needs to come on at like 11 at night and not 8:30. What do you guys think about that? Would you come to 11 o'clock live with me? I almost want to do midnight for this topic. And I may do it. I think I would do it a little bit later in the night though, because this is truly a DD after dark topic. Okay, so all right, what are you guys saying? People are saying hello. Please remember to like the live on your way in. Thank you, thank you. All right. So we have a lot of folks that didn't like the video. Go back and like. That helps us get our little videos out here. All right, so okay, we got some times coming in. We got beautiful Beverly. She says 7 p.m. Mel says 2 hours before bed. Kate says, she's talking to Bellflower. Tangi says before 8. Mindy also says 2 hours before, like Mel, a few hours before bedtime. A light snack 1 hour before bed. I put it on, but I'd be asleep. I eat until 10 p.m. Nighttime snack, apple and protein cookie. Okay, very good. I'm a night owl. I'll come to the live stream late. Oh, okay, okay. All right, absolutely not. My Zen time. Friend, you are my twin. I'll probably be asleep trying to do no, but you'll be awake doing this live stream. You gotta, and it's exceptions to every rule, my Zen time friend. I would do 11 p.m. Eastern, but I'm on the West Coast. However, I also be on a trip with my daughter, so I wouldn't be able to come this Friday either way. Well, that's good because this Friday, I'm not going to be live. Remember, did I say that? I'm not going to be going live this Friday. This Friday, I'm off to the races. So this Friday, no, I'm not going to have a live stream this Friday. I got to look at my schedule because I wrote it down. I think I'm pretty sure about that. I'm going to have to look at it before I get off this live stream to make sure I'm telling you the right thing. You said 6 p.m. 6 p.m. Okay, very good. Keisha says, hi, Dee Dee. I invited my mom. Hi, Mom. Hi, Limitless Living with Shanta invited her mom. Hi, Mom. I hope you enjoy our live, and I hope you can participate with us, even if you don't get on the chat at home. 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. Okay, I'll have to take a nap first to make it to Dee Dee after dark. Okay. One of these days, I'm going to have a Dee Dee after dark. A couple of hours before bed, I have to do this as I've tested my mornings when I didn't eat and it was much higher. Yes, that's a good point you bring up. You'll be at the conference smoozing. Yes. Dee Dee After Dark sounds like a wild topic. It's a really good one. I'm going to do this before the new year is here. I got to do it. It's a good one. I'm eating my snack. So now, and for that Dee Dee After Dark, I think we're going to get more guys to come. When they see what we're talking about or hear about it, they're going to want to be there. Be there or be square. Devin, where's Devin? Devin has to bring some of his friends. All right, so now, according to research, it says you should aim to finish your last bigger meal, whatever your bigger meal is, between 2 to 3 hours before you go to bed. And remember, I always say I don't like to eat after. I like to have at least 3 hours before I eat. I don't like to eat and lay down. I don't. And when you're a diabetic, the timing matters. There's no magic time you should be eating, but the timing does matter when you're a diabetic, especially if you're trying to balance those blood sugars out. So they say earlier, consistent evenings are better for your blood sugar. Now, this is according to Harvard research, and I don't know what your doctors told you, but research shows that falling asleep for those late night owls, falling asleep after midnight was linked to a higher glycemic increase for diabetes risk, a higher glycemic index, even when your total hours was 7. So I try to justify this too. I'll say like, okay, well, I went to bed at 10, but I still got my 7 hours of sleep. Or I say I went to bed not at 10. I went to bed at midnight, but I still got 7 hours of sleep on the weekend. Well, they're saying, no. You need to go to bed earlier and get on a schedule. And that really matters with your A1C. So they say, and your blood sugar of it all. Now, if you're not a diabetic, this strictness might not apply to you. But if you're a diabetic, you really want to kind of watch when you're going to bed. Get in a routine, get in a pattern, and that's going to help you on your GLP-1 journey. So it says keep very late night eating balanced and light and intentional, but do not have a large, high carb, high fat meal before you go to bed, or a snack for that matter. So we're going to be talking about that. What kind of snacks should we be eating? Not getting enough sleep makes it harder to keep your blood sugar levels in a healthy range. And I just thought to myself, like, sometimes I wonder, how do you know the difference when you're a female going through this? How would you know the difference between blood sugar and what was diabetes and what is menopause? What do you guys think? How would you know the difference between if something was going on and it was your blood sugar wasn't regulated or if it was menopause? What do you think? How would you know the difference? And I think a lot of women struggle with this, knowing what's a menopause symptom, because it's like, we heard it was like 200 menopause symptoms, and I remember I talked about on one of my live streams back in a year ago now, I talked about 50 of the most prevalent perimenopause symptoms that you could find. But we know it's way more than that. So what do you think would be something that would be the difference between you having menopause so maybe I'll ask you. So tell me, do you think this is diabetes or menopause? What do you think? Frequent urination and excessive thirst. Is that going to be diabetes? You could put a D or an M too. No fear. Nora, my homegirl, is here. Hey, Nora. What do you think? Mel says, by getting your full hormone panels completed, stat, ASAP. She's just saying. So do you think this is menopause or do you think this is diabetes? Frequent urination and excessive thirst. You're old enough, Mindy. We're going to need you at this discussion. Especially because you got a husband. We want to know some things. All right, frequent urination and excessive thirst, that is going to fall into the diabetes category. Look at all these A students. Bam, 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 bam. You guys are on it. We got the D. We got D. We got D. D. Oh, very good. Diabetes, 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 diabetes. Yes. So frequent urination and excessive thirst. What about fatigue even after you sleep? Is that more tied to menopause or is that more tied to diabetes? You're tired even after you have slept. What do you think? Is that a D or an M? Diabetes or menopause? Picking it up. You should see these thighs moving too. Let's see. Okay, so we have some D's. We got D, we got D, we got menopause, we got both. We got menopause, we got both, we got menopause, we got diabetes. Okay. All right. Well, according to the experts at the Mayo Clinic, my three sources, Mayo Clinic, Harvard, and New England Journal of Medicine, they say it is more so diabetes. But we know that sleep disruption, even with the normal glucose, could happen in menopause. So technically, it can be both. Those two can overlap. But being real tired after you sleep is linked to a diabetes. So if you're experiencing that, trust me, we're not doctors. We're not, claiming to be doctors. But if that's one of your symptoms, I would say get your blood panel checked. Like Mel said in here, get your your hormonal panel checked. And it's also, if you're going to get your hormones checked and you haven't had your A1C or your blood sugar level checked, they kind of go hand in hand. I would do both. All right. So what about this one? Very good. People are saying both. She says, what Mel said. Even if you don't have diabetes, sleep routine and your circadian rhythm is important for general health, especially your cortisol levels and weight management. Yes, yes, yes. Because we know if you're not sleeping, that hormone, that ghrelin hormone is going to kick in and, it's just going to wreak havoc on your body. You're going to be hungry. You're going to want to eat. You're going to get the munchies. Especially if you're up at night, unless you're exercising, it's so tempting to eat, isn't it? Right? Because then you start saying to yourself, you're hungry. We know those hormones are going to kick in. So go to bed and stay in bed. That's my problem. I'm going to bed, but am I staying asleep? And I got to make sure I don't get on that phone. A phone is another disruption for a whole nother reason. But you guys, you guys were right. Oh, let's see. And how are you? How are you? And is in the house. Look at you in your, is that your hubby looking fabulous? I love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. What about this one? Okay. Mel is saying ghrelin. Ghrelin. Let's say ghrelin. Ghrelin. Okay. So what about this one? Mood swings and irritability. Irritability. Is that from diabetes, your blood sugar having issues, or is that perimenopause, menopause? Mood swings and irritability. What can we blame that on? Thank you. Thank you, universe, for giving that to us. What do you think? What do you think? Is that diabetes or is that perimenopause, menopause? Mood swings and irritability. Geez, Louise, I'm annoyed just saying it. The mood of it all. Uh, she said MS for marriage. Okay, all right. So it looks like you guys have it. A lot of you guys, you said that's being a female. M is right. It's menopause, menopause, perimenopause. Very good. That's more aligned with that. Very good. Menopause. Um, Nora said, "What was the question?" Well, the question was, which symptom is this? And it was mood swings and irritability. Is it more for diabetes, having blood sugar issues, or is it more for perimenopause, menopause? Okay, what about this one? Ooh, slow healing cuts or infections. Is that a sign of diabetes or is that a sign of perimenopause, menopause? Sounds painful. Slow healing cuts or infections. Ooh, okay. We got Keisha. She was saying the other one. Okay, so we're on this one. Okay, so Darium hits us with the. It's Darium. How are you? He hits us with the diabetes, slow healing. We got D. We got D. We got D. We got D. Limitless living with Shanta. Miss Shanta, is your mom? Is she participating too? We got diabetes. Okay, very good. That is, you guys are smart. This is the smartest chat in all the land. Very good. She said, how do you explain it when you're in your 20s? You're premenopausal, you're premenopausal, no, you're perimenopausal. I don't know. It's still the hormones of it all. And I don't know. How do you explain it? Somebody is just on your last nerve. That's it. That's it. That's all. Oh, that is too funny. Oh, you said that's how you found out you had type 2 diabetes. You got sepsis. Oh my goodness. I remember you talked about that in our interview. Very good. Oh my goodness. Well, geez, Louise, I'm glad you found it in time, Mindy. Diabetes for slow healing. Yes, yes, yes. 20s is just sassy. Okay, what one? Vaginal dryness or low libido? Vaginal dryness or low libido, is that going to be a diabetic symptom or perimenopause, menopause symptom? Ooh, what do you think? Jeez Louise. Oh, I remember we talked about that chocolate. People went back and watched that movie, like looking for the chocolate, huh? Okay, all right. So, all right, menopause. We got peri and meno. We got menopause. We got menopause. This is live. It's gonna go down in history where we rescued somebody out of the dungeon. They were banished on where do they banish people? Like on, do you guys watch that one reality show? What's it called? I really like it too. They're in that Scottish, is it Scottish castle? Where are they? What is the name of that show? Geez, Louise, it's on the tip of my tongue. Traders. Do you guys watch Traders? Is that what it's called? Traders, like traders, like trade it. You betrayed someone. Yeah, that show. They banished people. They banished the traders. So I love that. Naked and afraid. Jeez, if I was naked, I would be. And I mean, like something's gonna crawl on me. Like I don't want to be naked. Jeez, Louise, especially in the woods. I couldn't make it. Okay, so you guys are right, and that is menopause. Jamie, how are you? Okay, this is the last one. Oh, it's some good ones. Um, ooh, what about tingling or numbness in your hands and feet? Traders, isn't that good, Jamie? That is so good. I love Traders. Looking forward to the new episode. You know what I've been watching on Netflix? Okay, I've been watching Netflix and Perfectly Pamela's videos. So on Netflix, I've been watching this week. I've been watching Perfectly Pamela. Where is Perfectly Pamela? Perfectly Pamela, can you pop your head in so I can put your face up there? I've been watching Perfectly Pamela, and I've been watching Selling Sunset. Does anybody know what Selling Sunset is? I've been watching that too. I've been watching that a lot on Netflix. I watched the whole rundown. Like, I like Netflix, how they put the whole season out and you could watch it at your leisure. So I binge watched that and Perfectly Pamela's video. Those are my two this week, my two things to do for this week. Let me see if I could find her face. I have to go way up. So I don't know, Pamela, when she makes a comment, I'll put her back up there because I've been watching her too. Do you guys watch Selling Sunset? Okay, you watch Selling Sunset, and the OC started today. Yes, I saw them on the what's it called, the reunion, and it seems like a good season. I never got into the OC. I watch I don't really like, should I watch that, JC? Maybe I should watch that, but I love the other one. It just, I just watched the reunion. Pamela, Perfectly Pamela. Wait a minute. I gotta greet JC when I'm finished with talking with Pamela. Pamela, Perfectly Pamela. Guys, if you're not subscribed to Perfectly Pamela, you gotta go over there and subscribe to her. You're at 800 and I don't know. I surround it to 50. I don't know what's your subscriber count. We got to get her to 1,000 subscribers. She's so close, so close. And I was watching your videos, and I'm gonna just run them up this weekend too. So that's what I've been doing because I'm doing so much. I'm so busy. So I've been trying to watch. I've been picking like something that's not YouTube to watch because I feel like that has been missing. And then I said I'm gonna pick somebody's videos to like watch and comment on, until I could catch up with them. So this week I'm catching up with my girl, Perfectly Pamela. She's over there doing it. You had this video too that I need to comment on about the side effects of it all. I thought that was so thorough how you went through the side effects and told us like, the benefits of, the good side effects and then the not so good ones. So I thought that was great. But your latest update, I think is so real because it reminded me of my goal too. And my goal is, this is like a little commercial break. And my goal is the 100 pounds down, and your goal was to get the 50 pounds down within the year. And I love how you said you're going to give yourself grace. If you get there, you get there. But I think it's great to have a goal because I think it kind of focus you. It can focus you, right? And then Pamela, you got to get that self-care in. You talked about that too. Get that self-care in. I'd love to see that for you. All right. I don't watch so yeah, go check out Pamela. If you're not subscribed to her, subscribe. The people out there. It's Perfectly Pamela. We love that. All right, so you guys are talking about Bridgerton. JC, she said, look at your beautiful pic. She says, it's a mess to the OC. They brought some folks from San Diego. Okay, I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay, all right. Yeah, so I'm on the mission. We got to get Pamela to that 1,000 subscribers. 1,000. So we got to make sure that people go back and watch these videos all the time. So we got to get her to, and she's so close. Like everybody who's not, we want them to be. But once you're close like that, we just got to take her over the top. Here she is again, Miss Perfectly Pamela. Okay, so she said those messy folks in the OC, JC. Look at JC with the I love that. You look like a Spanish queen with the hair and then the bow and the blue. Blue's a good color for you. We love that. Okay, so it's Darren said, very nice videos. It's Perfectly Pamela. Can't wait for you to reach those 1K subs. Yes, yes, yes. She's been over there cooking. What do you put on your pot roast? A secret special, any secret extra special seasonings? Okay, all right. All right, see? All right, Pamela, we got you another subscriber. We need to get our girl monetized over there. She says, Pamela, girl, I was talking to the screen during your video telling you to take care of you. They need cluster. I Very good. Very good. Okay, so that was a commercial break. Talk about our girl Pamela. We love that for her. Okay, so let's just say, okay, so we talked about the sleep of it all. We know we need to be sleeping for 2 to 3 hours. Let's talk, and then we're gonna play a game, and then we're out of here. Let me turn back on. I thought I was vibrating, and I wasn't. Okay, I'm vibrating again. Okay, so all right, so it says one of the concerns about being a diabetic is your blood sugar affects your ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. Because a lot of diabetics are getting up at that 3 a.m. hour. That 3 a.m. hour. If you're getting up at that 3 a.m. hour, that's a sign for you. So it says when your blood sugar is high, that's called hyperglycemia. When it's low, it's hypo. So hyper is high, hypo is low. So when your blood sugar is high at night, people often have to get up and go to that restroom, and you're also thirsty. You're drinking and you're going to the restroom. So you're drinking and you're peeing it out, right? You have a really dry mouth. You have a really dry mouth and you are restless. It's hard for you to sleep. So what can you You need a bedtime routine. And one of the things you need to do is you need to have a sleep schedule, right? To get that blood sugar under control. You need a steady glucose level. So to get that level steady, you're going to have to go to bed at a regular time every night. What is your bedtime out there? What is your bedtime? I'm going to say my bedtime up depending on what I have to do. So like tonight I'm on this live. It's already 9:24. My goal is to now. Before I would have like worked on a video and stayed up to like midnight when the summer was here, when I was on summer vacation. Now that school has started and I've made sleep a priority, my goal tonight is to be in the bed, sleep, not just laying down, right? Sleep by 11 o'clock. So that's my goal for tonight. If I give myself a little bit of grace, 11:30 at the latest, because I still have things to do to prepare for tomorrow. So, I'm not going to be able to just go jump right in the bed, right? So what is your bedtime, everybody out there? What is your bedtime? And then whatever your bedtime is, if you're a diabetic, you should ideally eat 2 to 3 hours before. But we are going to talk about if you need to have that snack, what your snack should consist of. So if you are a diabetic, we want you to aim for consistent meal times. That should also be consistent sleep and wake times. Now, consistent doesn't mean like every single day I'm going to do this. Da, 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 da. True, you can, but there are going to be times where you're going to not be able to do that for whatever reason. Life happens. And consistent means, remember, doing something most of the time. So we want to, try for a consistent time. And, put that phone away. That's something I'm talking to myself too. Put the phone away. And, I'm good at putting that phone down. But when I get up to go to the restroom, I have to get up at least once at night. Sometimes I'll get that phone out. And I've started telling myself, like, no, I'm not going to do that. So what time are you guys going to bed? I saw some times in here. Let's see. Oh, Jamie says she subscribed to you, Pamela. Very good. She said after watching the video about the nerd clusters of it all. Oh, is that what Mel was talking about? I forgot about those nerd clusters. Yeah, her favorite snack. She says she hasn't had. I haven't had any nerd clusters either. Jeez, Louise. Let's see. If you are getting up for a low, that is a good thing. When it is high, keep hydrated. Keep hydrating is the key. Okay, all right, very good. Thank you for that, JC. Hey, Ramona Zepbound, how are you? You said I don't know if I'm living with diabetes or drinking 1.5 gallons of water. That has me in all night. Oh my goodness, yeah. So you're drinking, but is the diabetes, is it making you thirsty? But with the GLP-1, right? We gotta drink a lot because we gotta keep it moving so we're not constipated. We're not getting constipation going on. So yeah, it's just a cycle of geez, Louise, so much going on. You gotta juggle it all. Geez, Louise. All right, Pamela is saying, ooh, she says it's not really a secret. Let's put this up here for all the people that like to cook and meal prep. Tony, what is that? Chairs to cheese? I don't know. Chars to chairs, onion powder, garlic powder, cayenne pepper, and a packet of ranch seasoning. Okay, I've never heard of the Tony of it all, but if I see, where do you buy that at? What is that? People are saying hello to Round Mound of Zepbound. By 10:45, Mel is in the bed. Okay, Mel. Jamie says 10 p.m. We got a lot of 10 p.m.s, 10 p.m., 8:30 to 9, Round Mound. What time are you up? Jeez, Louise. Let's see. Ooh, Cookie, 12 to 1 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Now you know I don't have a bedtime. Okay. Yeah, Bellflower, you put your real time down. That is not your real time. One day, I gotta tell this story. One day, I think I was on, I don't know if we were on Instagram, because I'm not really on Instagram all like that, but I'll go over there and check my messages every now and then. Or if I get like a link and it some kind of way connects me from YouTube to Instagram, I end up on Instagram. And I'm like, I'm texting. I don't know if this was Instagram or email, but I think it was Instagram. We are texting back and forth on Instagram. I said, what are you doing up at this time of night? She's like, what are you doing up at this time of night? And then Miss Brenda says, Dee Dee, what are you doing up? I see you're on here. I'm like, geez, oh man. That's that went up to go to the bathroom and couldn't get back to sleep kind of night. Geez, Louise. And see, I got to leave that phone alone. All right. Perfectly Pamela is saying thanks to the new subs. We love that. Let's see. You guys like spicy, or I don't like spicy. She said, don't do the nerd clusters. You guys love the nerd clusters. I don't even know what the nerd clusters of it all are. Okay. Angie says, I love being in bed by 9 and asleep by 10 o'clock. Jeez, Louise. Okay. All right. So, they're saying, the case for a small balanced bedtime snack. So if you need a snack, who snacks before bed? I will say I am a snacker myself. 12 to 1. Geez, Louise. Round Mile says 39 watching and only 26 likes. Yes, hit that like button. She said they stalking you, Dee Dee. Well, it shows like who's on there. So I can see why they would see that you were on there. But Bellflower, she was sending me a message, and it just, I just happened to respond. And we're going back and forth. We're like, what are you doing up? Okay, so if you have a small snack that you need, a small snack before bed, especially if you're a type 2 diabetic, I think this is beneficial for anybody. A small protein snack with a complex carb. So if you want to have a protein snack and have a complex carb. So an example would be a Greek yogurt with a few berries, a half of a peanut butter sandwich on whole grain bread, that sort of thing. It reduces the risk of having your blood sugar go too low overnight, because that's the thing. I even know some people who can't even exercise, at a certain time or at a certain time of the day. You know how like they tell you to walk after a meal or something? Some people's blood sugar can drop so low. So what are you guys eating for a late night snack? And, I'm going to test your knowledge. Let's see. We're going to test your knowledge. It's a teacher in me. I just got to do it. And I'm going to call this game Dozens of Shani. How are you? She says, I'm late, but I'm here. Rama says his internal clock has never betrayed him his whole life. We love that. We love that. Okay, so this game is called Eat It or Skip It. Eat or skip. What's better before bed? So we got some experts in here, what I would call experts. We're not doctors, but some knowledgeable people. So what's better before bed for your blood sugar and your sleep? So we're focused on the blood sugar and sleep of it all. So we're either going to eat it or skip it. And you could put the whole word in the chat, or you could just put E or an S. All right, are we ready? Are we going to eat it or skip it? Remember the diabetics. This is National Diabetes Month. So the diabetes of it all. Blood sugar and sleep. Are we eating or skipping? So the first one is, okay. Which is better before bed? Oh, well, let me ask you this first. Which is better before bed? Would you have oatmeal or yogurt? Which is going to be better, oatmeal or the yogurt? Erase that, eat it or skip it. Let's do the this versus that first. Eat it or skip before bed. Self edit. Okay, let's skip that. Let's do which one should you eat before bed? Oh, that was 10 minutes. These 10 minutes go by so fast when I'm on this live. I need to be going live every time I'm doing this vibration play. Geez, Louise. Okay. Okay, so what do you guys say? Okay, ooh, we got a lot of yogurts. Okay, very good. We got a lot of yogurts. Everybody says yogurt. DG, how are you, DG? I love to see a new name. You said plain Greek yogurt. Okay, a plain Greek yogurt. Okay, all right, very good. All right, so I'm going to tell you, all yogurt ain't the same. Yes, okay, so yogurt, they say preferably Greek yogurt. So Greek yogurt, and why? Because it has more protein. It has probiotics that support your glucose being stable and muscle recovery overnight. Now, even though oatmeal is heavy, it's carb heavy and it can raise your blood sugar before bed if it's not paired with a protein or a fat. So, the Mayo Clinic specifically says balance snacks with protein before bed because they can prevent those nighttime glucose drops. A pro tip here is to add a sprinkle of chia seeds. Who does that? Who adds chia seeds to their things? Or cinnamon, and it's going to help to keep your blood sugar steady. So adding those chia seeds, and do I have chia seeds? I know I have flax seeds, chia seeds, and cinnamon. I'm not a cinnamon girl, so I won't be adding cinnamon to anything of mine. I just do not like it. The only thing I like to add cinnamon to, I will be adding those to my candy yam sweet potatoes. You know, we're going to be talking about the Thanksgiving of it all here soon, too. But yeah, so those are the things that I would add to that. So, which one are you doing? You're going to eat the yogurt and you're going to skip the oatmeal, everybody. Says you love chia seeds too. Okay, very good. All right. Somebody said, Pam, did I see, is Pammy Whammy in the chat? Did I see her in here and miss her? I didn't see Pammy. Okay, okay. All right. What about this one? Are you eating? What are you eating and what are you skipping? Are you eating this a banana versus apple? I saw a lot of apple with peanut butters, or at least once or twice. So what is better to eat? A banana or an apple with peanut butter? Now remember, not for your taste buds. It's for what's better to control that blood sugar and help you with your sleep. If you are a diabetic, it's diabetes National Diabetes Month. You know, we just want to educate ourselves and remind ourselves because a lot of you are educating me on some things as we go through this journey with the GLP-1s. All right, so yeah, you know, I hear a lot of people talk about the oatmeal of it all. Neither is oat milk or of it all. Okay, yeah, I hear people talk about that. You know, remember when oatmeal was all the rage to eat, and then that people say it's not. I don't know. I do like a Trader Joe's to me has the best oatmeal with flax seeds. So I'm not a doctor or a dietitian, but I'm eating it. I am eating it, but I think it's best, like they said, to pair it with the protein. To pair it with the protein. So like sprinkling some chia seeds or cinnamon on that oatmeal. If you're going to eat oatmeal, that's probably the best thing to do. So let's go with banana versus apple with peanut butter. Banana versus apple with peanut butter. Ooh, we got some. Which one are you going with? Which one are you going with? Now, this is according to Harvard. So if you disagree with this, you disagree with Harvard, and that's okay, right? That is okay. I add chia seeds into my scrambled eggs when I'm cooking. Love them. Ooh, chia seeds. Oh, I've never tried that in my eggs. That's a good thing that, you know, just try. I think we got to be willing to try some things on here and see what works. Okay, you said Gray's add chia seeds. Okay. Somebody adds protein powder. Oh, to your oatmeal. Okay, all right, very good. Nora adds some okay, some water enhancers like is that Mayo? Mayo to plain yogurt to make it taste better. Okay, all right, very good. All right, so people are going with the apple. They're gonna eat it, and you're going with the apple. You're skipping the banana. Banana with peanut butter because you're pairing it with peanut butter. Okay, all right, Beverly. Beverly's like, wait a minute, hold up, I'm being creative. Okay, we got an apple, and peanut butter. We got Melanie says apple with peanut butter, apple half with peanut butter, 1 tablespoon before bed. Okay, that's mine. Okay, very good. I didn't realize we had so many people living with the disease of diabetes, all types. Yes. Apples, bananas, a lot of sugar. Okay. I love oatmeal with berries and peanut butter. Me too, Darian. I'm keeping my oatmeal. Apple. Okay, apple with the peanut butter. I eat it twice a week with fruit and chia seeds and cinnamon. Oh, are you talking about the oatmeal of it all? Okay, all right. Ooh, oatmeal with peanut butter. That's fire. Is it really? I've never tried oatmeal with the peanut butter. Okay. We still have to be mindful of labeling which type. We can have some undiagnosed and diagnosed. Okay. That blend type 1 and 2, but managed differently for each person. Very good. Okay. I think I'm low level type 2, which I'm grateful because I get Mounjaro for $5. You think you're low level type 2. You got to get your glucose and your A1C check just for the knowledge of it all. Very, very, very true, JC. So many different things spike and drop your glucose. That's so true. An apple and peanut butter before bed doesn't work for all if you have the dawning effect. Okay, yeah. And that's my caveat. I always say it's never an all. And I always assume people would think that, but maybe not. But yeah, when I say things, I'm never talking, because how would you know everybody? Everybody you wouldn't know. So yeah, that's always in there. Shawnee said both not good, but if I do the okay, all right. But yeah, Nora with the $5 Mounjaro, $5 a month. Jeez Louise. It's like, yeah, excellent. The oatmeal of it all. Yes, it's a protein version too. Yeah, that's mine at Trader Joe's. That's a good one. Okay, so let me tell you what the research says. The answer is apple with peanut butter. It says because the fiber plus the healthy fat is going to have a slower glucose release. A banana alone, we know the banana has a high glycemic impact, which might raise your glucose overnight. But I love how Bev said, okay, I'm going to partner mine with some of that peanut butter to help balance that out. According to Harvard Health, pairing carbs with protein and fat lowers your post-meal glucose spikes. So it is what it is. All right. So if you want to try Bev, and then, you can also, one of the things that I love about what you could do with that is you can actually eat it and then record what your blood sugar level is doing. If you're somebody who really wants to know, is that banana and peanut butter going to spike my blood sugar higher than the apple and the peanut butter of it all? Then you could just, test it out and see. Because I just, like you said, I think everybody is different. So this is, and usually when there's studies, they didn't study every single person, but for the, the group that they did study. You said I did buy your A1C. It started at 6.1 and now it's 5.5 after your 3-month blood work. Excellent job, Nora. Excellent. Very good. All right. So you were talking like you weren't confident, like you didn't know what your numbers were. Remember, everybody is different. Everybody is different. Dee Dee is a smart lady and a teacher, but she is not a doctor. This is general information. Thank you, Mindy. And you know what? I even have one of those banners. Where is my banner where I say, I was doing some kind of live and we were like, okay, we got to put this up as a, and so let people know that we are not a doctor. This information is for educational and informational purposes only and does not constitute medical advice. Absolutely. Mindy, thanks again for the reminder. I love that. Even though we got a lot of experts up in here. All right, so what about this one? That was a good round. I love that. What about this one? Ooh. Okay, what about this one? Are you guys having whole grain toast with with almond butter So whole grain toast with almond butter versus your cereal and milk. Now, before you say what cereal and milk, let's I didn't specify. Let me see. What's a good cereal? Oh, what about those Cheerios? Those whole wheat Cheerios. I don't know if that's a good one. Um, but what about those Cheerios? You know those Cheerios I'm talking about? So just imagine they're Cheerios, not the ones with all the sugar and, honey glazed or whatever. Those Cheerios, the heart healthy Cheerios. Is it better to have that or your whole grain toast with almond butter? And they didn't say what kind of milks. You guys are going to be like, I'm drinking Fairlife with more protein in it. That was 10 minutes. Jeez, Louise, this time is going by faster than lightning. Jeez Louise. Okay, all right. I'm shaking it up still. Jeez Louise. Okay. So what are you guys saying? What are you guys going with? Thank you to Mindy. Ooh, people are going with the whole grain toast and the almond butter. The toast with the almond butter. A lot of Kashi Go and Fairlife milk. I knew somebody was gonna say that Fairlife milk. Okay, so you just thought you were low level. I always thought, okay, let's see, put that up here. Okay, you just meant you thought it was low level. Okay, 6.4 of it. Okay. Okay, very good. All right. Well, I'm glad you know your numbers, Nora. Very good. I love that. That's if we don't get any other message out, know your number. So if you're somebody who's thinking like, oh, I got these symptoms, I got those symptoms, go and get it checked out. No matter what we say, always go with the advice and of your doctor and be under the care if you can of a healthcare professional. That's going to be the best a thing for you. So we got a lot of, geez, Louise, look at all you guys. Darian's making up his own answers, right? To make it work for him. Okay, DG says 647 bread from Aldi with almond butter and skinny girl. Okay, all right. That sounds Louise. Okay. All right. So most people are going with that whole grain toast with almond butter. And that is, what they say the correct answer is, or the better of the two options. They're really not the correct answer. So why? Because that one is balanced with fat, protein, and the fiber, keeping your glucose steady. I love how that fiber got in there. And then cereal, depending on what cereal it is. So Darium is right. There are some cereals that have a better, effect on your blood sugar level. But you got to make sure that cereal has that fiber. That's what the whole grain toast has. That a lot of cereals might not have that fiber. So if it has the fiber and that milk is giving you that protein, it could be a potential winner. So when you have a high carb, you should have a high carb and low fiber snacks often lead to higher fasting glucose the next morning. So you want to avoid the high carb and the low fiber. Doesn't even sound like a good combo, doesn't it? What about this for all you sweet tooth people like the Downsizing Diva? Dark chocolate, 70% or more for you specific folks out there, or ice cream. Now, I'm not saying what kind of ice cream. Let's just say it's regular ice cream. Not your ice cream that has no fat, no sugar, no carbs, no this, no that, no this. That's no fat, no sugar, no carbs, no this. So, because they got ice cream it has nothing in it. I'm like, well, why does it even have an ingredients on the back? For it to have nothing in it, it sure has like 18,000 names on the back. All right, so what are you guys having? Dark chocolate, 70% or more, or ice cream? We kind of know. DC, she hit us with the DC of it all. All right, JC is our resident expert. She said it doesn't raise blood glucose the same as hard candy, and there is fat in it. Yes, and my daughter loves that dark chocolate. I don't know how she does that over the milk chocolate, but she does it. Let's see. Okay, all right. Oh, she said neither unless the dark chocolate has lots of nuts. Yeah, I can't do the dark chocolate unless it has nuts in it too. I'm like that too. Mindy says she wouldn't eat either. Okay, very good. Is going with the ice cream of it all. Protein ice cream for the win. Okay, all right. All right. All right, so let's see. We're gonna do one more. You guys probably this might be too easy. Okay. Herbal tea versus a fruit smoothie. So are you going with an herbal tea or a fruit smoothie? Ooh, interesting. My daughter says she'll take a fruit smoothie, even though she's supposed to be in the bed sleeping. And the last one is dark chocolate. Oh, geez, Louise. Good night, lady. She's supposed to been asleep. I guess she's like, I can't. You ain't here yelling. Ah, that's too funny. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. What are you guys saying? We got more. We got teas, the herbal tea of it all. Those protein pints are good. Okay, ooh, herbal ballerina tea. You know, Bev, is Beverly still in here? Bev, I still got that smooth tea. I think about you because it's sitting right on my counter, the smooth tea. I said, I need to get a time to have that smooth tea. I've been going places, so I'm like, I got to take it when I'm like at home and not on the go. Herbal tea for the win. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. Oh, fruit smoothie is the wrong answer, but it's better for insulin sensitivity. Okay, go deep. What do you mean it's better for insulin sensitivity? Explain yourself, Mediterranean D. Explain yourself. Okay, wait a second. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. Um, Pretty Poppy says I get the A1C test at either Walgreens or Walmart once every 3 to 4 months since I don't get my labs drawn that often. I have done that for years. It keeps me motivated to watch a balanced diet. Very good. Good for you. So I love that. So you're not necessarily going to a doctor's office, but you are going someplace where they could draw your blood and give you your reading. So I love that. Knowledge is power, especially when you put action behind it, right? Knowledge is power with action behind it. We love that. People are saying the fruit smoothies of it all. Okay, very good. All right. So according to research, it's going to be your herbal tea, but it's going to be your herbal tea that's decaffeinated. They say get the decaffeinated herbal tea. It says it's going to aid and relaxate in your relaxation. And I need that. And it supports melatonin production. Did you guys know that? It supports melatonin production. I did not know that. All right, fruit smoothies, especially the ones that are blended with fruit, can raise your glucose quickly because the fiber is broken down. So people might say, oh, it has fiber, but the fiber is broken down. So here is the Mayo Clinic. They say even natural sugars at night can elevate your fasting glucose. So even those natural sugars. So that's why you want to go with the tea of it all. All right, how about that? All right, very good, very good. So you guys are awesome. You guys are super smart too. All right, so that is it. That is all. You know, I have another little game that I was gonna play with you guys. And I don't know if you want to rate yourself. And I don't know if you're interested, because some people might be interested to know, am I having these symptoms of a diabetic? What is it all about? So I'm going to put this up here and you can see if you know, what category you fit into. So I'm going to give you some statements and you're just going to rate yourself, right? If your points add up to between 0 and 10, this is how you sleep. You're a stable sleeper. If it's between 11 and 20, you have mild glucose instability. If it's a 21 through 30, your sleep is highly disruptive and you need to check out with your doctor ASAP. Okay. All right. So I'll put this back up here after the statements. So to rate yourself, if you're giving yourself a 1, now if you want to keep track, you're going to have to jot this down somewhere to keep track of it. If it's never a 1, rarely is a 2, 3 is sometimes, 4 is often, and 5 is almost every night. So those are what you're going to give yourself points for. So here is the first one. Give yourself a 1, 2. I'm going to rate myself too. I want to know what I come up as. Let me get a little sticky note here. So number 1, I wake up sweaty and overheated in the middle of the night. Is that a never, a rarely, a sometimes, an often, or an almost every night? Ooh, okay. I wake up sweaty or overheated in the middle of the night. It doesn't say how often. It's just saying if you do. I'm going to give myself a number 1. Okay. I'm going to give myself I'm gonna number these. It's if you want to number them, it's 8. It's eight phrases that we have to go through. Okay, number 2. I wake up thirsty. And you can put yours in the chat. Okay, very good, very good. Ooh, we got some 5s. Ooh, almost every night. Okay, all right, the 5s. Okay. Dear only has 9 minutes. Okay, all right, all right, all right. Let's see. Okay. All right. So number 2, I want to go quick, kind of quick. So I'm going to speed this up. So number 2, I wake up thirsty or drink water during the night. Do you wake up thirsty or drink water during the night? Is that a never, rarely, sometimes, often, almost every night? Uh, oh, that was 10 minutes. Jeez, Louise. Whew. Okay, this is my last 10 minutes. Okay. All right. All right. So number 2 was I wake up thirsty or drink water during the night. Number 3, I wake up to pee more than once a night. More than once a night. Is that never, rarely, sometimes, often, or almost every night? If you're at the 5, I wake up to pee more than once a night. Ooh. Oh, geez, Louise, what is my score gonna be? What is my score gonna be? Okay, number 4, I have vivid dreams, nightmares, or wake up feeling startled. Like, like you're scared, like you scared yourself, you're startled. So number 4, I have vivid dreams, nightmares, or I wake up feeling startled. And I should have been telling you what these mean, but so maybe I'm going to start here and then I'll go back to the rest of them. So if you have vivid dreams, because people might be like, what does that mean? If you have vivid dreams or nightmares, they're saying you could possibly have glucose drops that can your adrenaline, which causes restless dreams and sudden waking up. Ooh, so that's a thing, huh? If your blood sugar drops, it can stimulate adrenaline, like that adrenaline rush, causing restless dreams and sudden awakings. Ooh, interesting. All right, so that was number 4. Okay, number 5, I crave carbs at night or right before bed. I crave carbs at night or right before bed. Is that never, rarely, sometimes, often, almost every night? They say if you do, this can indicate that you have unstable blood sugar, inconsistent meals, or dips in your glucose during the evening. So if you're craving those carbs at night, you have unstable blood sugar, you're having inconsistent meals. Ooh. So I'm gonna say sometimes. It depends too. When I get to that 4th or 5th day of my injection wearing down, oh, geez, Louise. Okay, we have 3 more to go. So we're on number 6 now. Number 6, I wake up feeling groggy, foggy, or hungover, even when I slept enough hours. I wake up feeling groggy, foggy, or hungover, even when I slept enough hours. That's number 6. Is that never, rarely, sometimes, often, almost every night? If you crave carbs all the time, you're taking Mounjaro, so that's that's a good thing for you to be doing. Let's see. I'm gonna go with. Okay, I got mine. Okay, all right, very good. All right, number 7. Aren't you interested in your score? Who's interested in their score? I'm interested in my score, but I can't. Yeah, well, I already know. I could kind of tell where I'm in. Number 7. Okay, this is the reason why you might be doing this. Poor overnight glucose control can reduce your sleep quality and increase your morning fatigue. So really what you're eating throughout the day and how you're controlling your blood sugar out throughout the day really contributes to how your sleep is going to be at night. let's see. So number 7, I get heart palpitations or a racing heartbeat during the night. Oh, geez, Louise. Well, if you want to, Miss Brenda, yeah, you keep score so you'll know. So you can go back and I'm going to read them real quick again if you want to jot them down again for people who had a hard time keeping up. But I get heart palpitations or a racing heartbeat during the night. And this is the possible meaning behind this is a racing heart overnight can signal hypoglycemia, especially when paired with sweating or you're shaky. Ooh, remember, hypoglycemia is low blood sugar. Hypo means low. Well, that's one I could give a 1 to confidently. I get heart palpitations or a racing heartbeat during the night. Ooh, so if you are getting that, that can signal that your blood sugar level is too low, hypoglycemia. I see a lot of 1, so I think that's a good thing. Anything messing around with the heart like that, well, there is no win. You're just going to be able to label yourself and see what category you fall into. And I'll go back to that at the end. So here's number 8. Okay, here's number 8. I'm more tired in the morning than when I went to bed. This is our last one. I'm more tired in the morning than when I went to bed. Ooh. Now, this is they say this is a hallmark of you having fragmented sleep, which is often tied to the blood glucose being high, low, or having some swings throughout the night. So if you are tired in the more tired in the morning than when you went to bed. So we can tell that you're not getting quality sleep if you're more tired after you supposedly slept and rested. So yeah. He said, "Good." Well, real quick, before you leave Round Mound of Zepbound, I want to tell everybody to come to your live on the 18th, right? You're going to be talking to that dang sleep apnea. It's Daria. All right, so go and check out Round Mound of Zepbound. I believe that's November the 18th, right? Which is a Tuesday, if my mind is correct. So we're going to be checking you out. It's Darium. Can't wait for the interview. You guys, my two brothers are teaming up. We love that. All right, so let's see what our score is. All right, so here we go. That was the last question. Here's the score options. We have what did I do with it? Okay, here we go. So if your score, add up your score. Oh, wait, let me add mine. Okay. Ooh. All right. So if your score was a 0 to 10, you are a stable sleeper, and we could give you some confetti. For anybody that score was a 0 through a 10, we're going to give you some confetti. Anybody who is at 11 through 20, you have mild glucose instability. So it's just on the mild side, right? Very good. And then if you are at 21 through 30, call your doctor. Call your doctor because you have highly disrupted sleep. Highly disrupted sleep. All right. So, highly disrupted sleep. Okay, all right. So if you feel like comfortable telling your score, I'm gonna put my score. I'm gonna tell you what my score was. I see people are putting their score in the chat. All right, so it's Darium said it's going down. He said it's gonna be epic. November 18th at 9. It's gonna be 1 for the books. Okay, very good. So I will be there with bells on and ringing. All right, so let's see. Okay, so Beverly Beth says she scored a 17. Oh, you are at, oh, wait. My twin. It's me and down. Flower is at a 10. My twin. Okay, all right. Oh, geez, Louisa, you're a stable sleeper. Once you do get to sleep, you're stuck there, huh, Bellflower? Dang, I'm at a 23. Oh, geez. Okay, what was the 23 again? Pam, let's see, Pamela, a 23. Okay, let me write these down so I can remember. So, okay, so 11 through 20. Oh, Pam, you need to call your, go see the doctor. Pam is at a 23. You got to go see that doctor. Your sleep is highly disrupted. Okay. So it could be the hormones too of it all, maybe. I don't know, but these were kind of related to your blood sugar. So you got to get that checked out just to be on the safe side. All right, very good. But it could also, like I said, be the hormones of it all too, sneaking in there. All right, Cookie's at a 17. Yours was at a 20. You're still mild. Okay. I was pre-diabetic before I started Zepbound, and I had a lot of these symptoms. Zepbound has cleared them all up for you. Very good. It's Darium. Go see the doctor. You're at a 34, but you're doing the right thing. You're taking Mounjaro, right? So you're doing the right thing to like kind of bring that down over time. Okay, very good. 10. You're at a 10. I think I was 11. Jeez Louise. Mindy was at a 2. Good night, Mindy. You're sleeping. No wonder. That was 10 minutes. Can you believe 10 minutes has never gone so fast in my whole entire life than these things? Okay. Before this goes off, we're going to be off this live. Debbie, you bad a baby boomer. How are you? Debbie, you're at a 21. Okay, so so Pat, are you in that third category too? I keep getting this confused. Okay, so yeah, you are. Wait. Let me look, Debbie. Where are you at, Debbie? 21. Debbie, you need to go see your doctor too. Your sleep is highly disrupted, but you're also on Mounjaro, so you're working on it too. We know you're working on it with that Mounjaro. Okay, very good. All right, let's see. Geez, Louise, that threw me off. Mindy is at a 2 and a 21. Now we got two people that are taking Mounjaro. One's at a 2 and one's at a 21. Geez, Louise, that just proves that we're all so different, right? She said Brenda doesn't know about her score, but she had fun. Pretty Poppy, Pat, she's at a 12. Okay, very good. Oh, Brenda went back. She said 27, very disrupted sleep. All right, very good. And I'm at an 18. Mine was an 18. I was at an 18. So mine is the kind of mild, and that's how I would describe it. So are there any shockers? Was anybody shocked about their score? Mayor Mindy, how were you at a 2 when 1 was your minimum answer? Oh, Mel. Mel, she must have. Mel's like, you cannot beat my score. Or you didn't even score yours right. Mayor Mindy, what is Mayor Mindy saying to that? Mindy wasn't in it for the ones or nevers, or did I mess mine up? Let's see. Let's go back to Mayor Mindy. Mel is on you. Let me put that back up here. Here we go. Look at my hand shaking. Oh, I'm on the vibration plate of it all. Shaking it up. Shaking it up. Okay, so 0 to 10, you were a stable sleeper. 11 to 20, mild glucose instability. And 21 to 30, you were highly disrupted. All right. All right, very good, very good. Love it. Okay, did Mayor Mindy's like, I'm going to bed. She was like, I'm going to bed with my 2. I don't care what y'all say. Oh, she said she thought if the answer was never, she gave it a 0. Oh, I see. Okay. All right, Mayor Mindy. 0 to 1. But if you followed this thing, they're right. It was this thing right here. A 1 was never. So you were supposed to put a 1, but that's okay. So what is your score if you put back and put the 1, Mindy, for never? What would your score be? I think you said my answer wasn't there. Mel said I was doing my face routine, so I didn't track, but I had mostly 1s, plus 1, 2. Okay. All right. Very good. So it's a battle between Mindy and, that's okay, Mindy. It's a battle between Mindy and Mel with the score. All right, you guys, What an amazing job. You guys never. You guys did a great job. Okay, very good. All right, so you said I didn't do mine right, but I'm going back. Okay, very good, very good. So yeah, the goal of that was just to see if your sleep is disrupted and what we could do about it if your sleep is disrupted. And I would just say work on. Mindy had a 9. Okay, very good, Mindy. Good job. I'm not shocked. You're on it. Jeez, Louise. All right, so we just want to make sure the message here is get your blood sugar level checked. Get your blood sugar level checked. And if your blood sugar level is checked, even if you're on a GLP-1, monitor, what's going on with your body and base it too on how you feel. If you're feeling good, it's all good. That's a great sign. If you're feeling, the sleep is affected, that's a sign that something could be going on with your blood sugar levels, and you just want to get that checked out. And you want to make sure you're eating, we say pair that protein with a complex carb, fiber of it all. You want to have that combo. That's kind of like the best combo to kind of stabilize those blood sugars. And everybody's different. So always resort to checking with your doctor. So with that said, I'm going to be off of here. I got 5 more minutes on this vibration plate. I'm going to sit here and luxuriate and let these 5 minutes play out. Have a great night. Thank you for joining me. I won't be live on Friday. But I'll see you on Sunday. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive on Sunday either. I'm gonna said to myself, I'm gonna take a much needed break. But we shall see. Watch the community tab or post, because that's where I'll post it. So I will see you guys. Thank you. This has been great. I always have a good old time with you guys. I'm gonna give everybody some confetti as I exit on out of here. Bye. Downsizing.